Kavali Bakana, the water diviner from Peddagudam village, walked across the field looking for water. This area is prone to drought. Water is scarce and it is hard to find. Water tables are falling drastically, and farmers in their long search for water are resorting to digging deeper and deeper in their fields to find water. Pullana the farmer and his family watch anxiously. They are desperate to find water for their crops, because no crops means no income. A reason why Pullana spent a lot of money on bore wells. But much to his dismay, he has not found any water.
I surveyed my land with the local water diviner. When he identified the places to bore, we drilled that patch. So far we have dug in 4 places, but we did not get water at any of these points. And I've spent 1 lakh already. Now I don't know what to do.
Pullana has a water problem, but he has no answers. Farmers in other parts of the country too are struggling with water scarcities, and like Pullana, have no idea where to look for the answers. For farmers who depend on water for their livelihood, this is a matter of life and death. They have no water available for irrigation and even for drinking. Village women have no choice but to walk long distances to collect a pot of water.
You must have seen me getting water, how long and difficult it is. We often keep borrowing water from each other as and when we need it. If we have no water, then there is no life at all, is there?
Jamna Bai is suffering because there is no water. She hopes her village panchayat will help the people get enough water. But even the panchayat does not know the solution to their water problems. In our ever-growing cities, the situation is no better. Sometimes it is actually worse. In recent years, towns and cities have been growing at an alarming speed. Often, in such situations, there is not sufficient water to fulfill the needs of a large city population, and people are facing hardships. The stark truth is that the demand for water is almost directly related to prosperity. As disposable incomes and standards of living increase, water use increases. Citizens end up competing for this vital and essential resource.
Normal common man has really reached a peak where he does not know what to do, how to react to this, what is there at his disposal to set this whole thing right.
With more industries coming up, the need for water increases. Municipal corporations are responsible for supplying industries with water, but often they are unable to cope with the demand.
As the present scenario, the situation is existing in some of the provinces where the industries have to reduce their production because the water is not in supply over there, or the municipal boundaries in which their industries are, municipalities is asking them to shut off their productions for specific hours and provide that water to the community. That might be a huge loss to an industry.
It is only too clear that the available water resources are not enough to satisfy everybody's demands. The truth is that the population is growing fast, but the available water resources remain the same. Today, with a population of 1 billion, India is already experiencing water shortages, and by 2007, India can expect to be in a situation of water stress.
When we look at the population, the demand of water and the availability of water. As of now, per capita water availability is 1,820 cubic meter per year, which is likely to be or which is estimated to be decreasing to about 1400 cubic meter per year by the year 2025. So, in that sense India will be put to water stress from the year say 2007.
Water levels are declining at an alarming rate. Today, many major sources of water are disappearing. Rivers are drying up. Indiscriminate deforestation has reduced once green areas into dry scrublands. While water is drawn out from the existing resources, very little is actually replenished. The water cycle, or the hydrological cycle as it is called in scientific terms, has been disturbed. If this continues, the country will be facing a grim situation. Acute shortages of water have been reported from all over the country. The threats of water problems come from many sides. One such threat is the unchecked pollution which affects many water sources. So, not only is there a serious shortage of water supply in the country, but a large part of the water resources that do exist are polluted and unsafe for use. This further reduces the total safe, usable water available to the people.
The water we get is not pure, and because we have no way of purifying this water, my children keep falling sick. During the monsoon, the children fall ill more often because we are forced to drink muddy water.
The contamination of water can cause outbreaks of diseases such as cholera, typhoid, dysentery, and other waterborne diseases. Everywhere, children and the elderly face the greatest risks.
There's a lot of pollutants going into our rivers and into the groundwater. With the result, as doctors, we see a lot of disease which is waterborne. The diseases like typhoid, cholera, gastroenteritis, amoebiasis, and helminthiasis is very prevalent all over India.
This water sample seems to be clear with naked eye, but actually it contains number of bacteria which can cause waterborne diseases like typhoid, dysentery, cholera. So